Hello, my name is Odrek Rwabwogo. I was raised by peasant parents who put their trust in God and worked hard on their farmland in order to feed and send their children to school. They taught me to fear God and the value of hard work and discipline. I studied in some of the most challenging school environments. I recall one of the schools I went to that had classrooms that were converted to hostels at night. By the grace of God, I was able to complete my primary and secondary education and go to university, where I graduated with an honors degree in economics and later pursued a master's degree in journalism and media studies. When I finished school in 1997, I set up a media consulting business in order to honor the sacrifices my parents made. Out of that business, my wife and I have been able to build other lines of business, spanning from agriculture to food processing, to real estate development, security, and financial services. Farming is my principal business because my roots are deep within my community and the land. As a matter of fact, my family and I moved from the city in 2011 to spend some time here building a farming model to change the productive capabilities of our community. In my opinion, education and science should give us the ability to break down privileged knowledge into consumable pallets for the purpose of transforming lives and communities. It also means teaching our community by demonstrating the possibilities of change that come from commitment to a simple idea. In the last 22 years since I finished school, I have been involved in teaching the ideology of the movement in institutions, to young people, mentoring leaders, helping my community add value to their agricultural products, promoting better communication methods for our country, and most importantly, helping fashion a new way to create jobs for the youth because our population growth outruns and outpaces the growth of production and manufacturing sectors in our economy. Having said that, our young population is a great asset, and if that human potential is harnessed with the right policy, training, and equipping, it can be a great force for making the leap we need into industrialization. Since 1992, I have been fully engaged in the movement as a cadre, as a volunteer, a grassroots mobilizer, and a trainer. I was always ready and available to do the work of a foot soldier, to advance the cause of the movement. Whenever called upon, I and my colleagues would volunteer our time, our skills, and resources in service of our party and our country. However, in the next election, I'm offering myself to lead the NRM as its vice chairman for Western Uganda for the period 2015 to 2021. I'm running to effect change in three major areas. First, I want to bring proposals that will see some level of authority and responsibility of the movement devolve from the center to the districts. The movement is now highly centralized, making it difficult for the common person to bring initiative and provide solutions to some of our local problems. I'd like to do this because our organization was born, raised, and nursed in times of trouble by the common person. Peasants, students, workers, the disabled, veterans, youth, all teamed up with intellectuals for leadership to birth this wonderful organization. It is to this common man that we must return power and responsibility for his destiny and that of the party. I strongly believe that at a district level, a party is able to manage its registry, to raise resources for local activities, and to produce a massive number of leaders who will take our country forward. The district therefore gives us many more options for the party to grow. Secondly, I'm running because I recognize that the teaching of the movement ideology has been significantly weakened over the years among young people. Naturally, as a nation overcomes poverty and insecurity and grows into prosperity, there tends to emerge a sense of complacency and forgetfulness of what made things work in the beginning. It is to these beginnings that I would like to make a contribution again. This I will do by teaching ideology in our institutions, with the young people, with the old people, so that our organization can leave a very strong legacy. I'm fully convinced that what a parent lives in a child is more important than what they live for that child. I run because I would like to strengthen and deepen the ideological mentorship of our youth. Thirdly, our organization seems to have a spending plan, but not a clear source of revenue. I would like to contribute to the debate that will shape new ways to ensure the security and financial sustainability of the NRM over the years. In my opinion, the movement is a noble idea. Since 1961, when the late President Mwalimu Nyerere opened his young country then called Tanganyika, to liberation movements across Africa, this idea has grown and expanded, influenced the thinking of many leaders. Our own chairman and senior party leadership were greatly impacted by this example. The movement has proven its resilience in Uganda's most difficult times, not only as a noble idea, but as a vehicle bringing practical solutions to our nation's problems. But I fully know that progress and transformation are neither inevitable nor an accident of circumstances. For every generation has to apply itself anew to an idea in order to extend the frontiers of social, political, and economic freedom. If you therefore find in me the seeds of leading my generation to face the challenges of our times, to improve the party's performance, to contribute to the debate for reform of our public systems, to advance agricultural productivity in our villages, to advance entrepreneurship for our young people, I ask you to vote for me for the position of National Vice Chairman of the NRM Western Region. This vote in the end is not about me. It's about the future I would like to shape together for our party and our nation. It is about refusing this sense of complacency, apathy, lethargy that pervades our generation and gets many a capable fighter to simply walk away from the hard tasks of building our nation. It is about choosing to fight for the kind of country we want for ourselves and our children. Let this be a clarion call to this generation. It is our time to stand and be counted. I thank you.